I put your grades on Skyward if you want to know how you're doing. If you are missing assignments, if you still have more work, you can get your grade up. Go back on Canvas and do your work. If you do not understand what you are missing or you need help, you can send me a message. Last week we learned about elements. You guys learned about silicone, carbon, and gold. Those are all elements. We also learned about the layers, the crust, the mantle, the outer core, the inner core. So for the next few weeks, all we're really going to talk about is the crust, the top, the outside of the earth. It's cold and it's rocky. The crust is made mostly of only 8 elements. 8 elements. And they are on the screen. There are 2 that are more important than all the others. Oxygen, which we breathe, and silicone. Last week, we learned that silicone is in sand. We have sand all over the crust, don't we? Sand everywhere. Sand is just rock that's been broken into little pieces. Silicone and oxygen, most of the elements. These 2. Why are silicone and oxygen so important? If we take silicone and we add it with oxygen, we get something called a mineral. It's a very hard mineral, and it's a very common mineral. We find it everywhere, and it is called quartz. Quartz is the mineral name for sand. Here in the picture, you can see a handful of sand. But if you look at it really close, it's got different colors. Those are all little pieces of quartz. And we see that quartz, when it grows a crystal, it can be lots of pretty colors. And we can cut quartz to make it look beautiful. But it's cheap, no money, because we have it everywhere. These are all quartz, silicone, and oxygen. And so we have a family. We're going to learn about families of minerals. This kind of mineral, this kind of mineral, this kind. And the family that has silicone and oxygen is called the silicate family. Right here. I want you to hear that again and say it at home. Silicate. Now, how do we get all these pretty colors if it's just sand? Well, because the silicates are silicone plus oxygen plus something else. If we add in a little bit of cobalt, which is an element, then we get blue. Of all the minerals on Earth, and there are over 3,000 different minerals, 90% are silicates. It's the most important family because it's most of the minerals. Now, we mentioned that it has a silicone and 4 oxygens. And what it makes is a pyramid, like you see on the screen. 1 silicone in the middle, that's silica, and then 4 oxygen. 1 silicone, 4 oxygen. And it always makes this shape. Tetra, you might remember or heard of the game Tetris, where you have little blocks and they fit together. Tetra means 4. So tetrahedron is talking about the 4 oxygen 1 silicone, 4 oxygen, silica tetrahedron. Now we can connect them like a chain. And if we put one pyramid shares with another and another, we get a chain of tetrahedrons. And if we take a chain and we put it with another chain, 2 chains, we get a ring, like a ring on your hand, a ring shape. And if we take a ring and we put it with another ring and another ring and another ring, we get a sheet, like sheets of paper. Sheet, sheet, chain, ring, sheet, all tetrahedrons. These are very cool minerals. Here's one that is a sheet, and you can see it looks like paper stacked up. It's very thin. You can see right through it. And that is called muscovite mica. It's the name of the mineral. Mr. Grupp, muscovite mica, name. And it's just layers of silicates stacked up like sheets. 1 silicone, 4 oxygen. Silicone tetrahedron. And that is made by the Earth. Okay, that's all the new stuff for today. Tomorrow we will do more notes, and I will have some questions for you tomorrow on Canvas. Okay, have a good Monday. I'll see you tomorrow.